Yo, it's your boy DOMPRINTS, and I'm coming on here today to say, I was just very disturbed, and again, I'm gonna be on here long as these riots going on. I'm gonna be on here. I'm coming on here getting straight to it. I'm gonna get straight to it. I ain't gotta get no introductions, none of that. When my cousin was murdered in the city of Cleveland, right? I ain't see not no protests. I ain't see none of that. So it ain't that I don't feel for what the police doing and when I was doing and going out there going against the police, this, that, the third. I ain't see none of y'all. I ain't see not one person like, yeah, let's go, what's the name? Let's go shut down the whole East Cleveland till we find out what happened, till we get some justice. I ain't seen that from nobody. I ain't see that from what happened to Tamir Rice. He 12 years old. I did see that. I seen that, but I still ain't see it at this magnitude for what's happening to somebody from out of state or whatnot. I'm not against what's going on. What I need y'all to understand is there's not no damn race issue. People keep saying it's a race issue. Yes, it's a race issue, but it's not. First off, it's an ignorance issue. It's a lack of knowledge issue that's going on. It's not a race issue. It's a lack of knowledge that's going on, because the one thing that nobody talking about is how did you get in slavery? Let's go back to how you got in slavery. And most people want to be like, oh, it was different because black people, they use their peasants as this, that, and the third. How the pyramids get built? Somebody say how the pyramids got built. Do y'all got the history of how the pyramids got built? And if someone didn't want to participate in how the pyramids was built, how did the Caucasian people just go into Africa? Like, yeah, we're about to take these people. We're going to kidnap them from Africa. There's going to be a lot of them. But they got this African pride that makes them not scared to fight back no matter what you got, right? No, these people was already servants, man. And they were sold into slavery. That's why if you ever watch the movie Hidden Colors and before Hidden Colors, you will have the fact that people were saying that their people was traded on by their own people, or their people sold out to the devil, this, that, the third. But let me help you to understand something. It was Caucasian people. I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about it was Caucasian people during slavery that didn't agree to that. That wasn't like, oh yeah, you know, they formed people to be like that against each other. Then they were just giving white hillbillies, because of the color of their skin, they were just giving them guns and calling them slave patrol, putting bounties on people to go catch people with their hound dogs. That's understandable, everything that's going on. But your knowledge must get up. And the officers, this message also to the officers, for people just like, I kill all the police, this, that, the third. Man, listen. Because I can't trust none of y'all. And I'm the first one that'll scream, F the police. But I can't trust you. I can't come to you if something happened to my cousin, something happened to one of my family members. You feel me? What I'm going to do, I'm going to come hit you up. Like, hey, bro, all the people that saying kill all the police, can I hit you up when somebody murdered in my family to do a thorough investigation and bring my family some justice? Can I do that? Let me help y'all to understand something. See, most of y'all just talking because y'all get the chance to freely express. But every time somebody gets to freely express, don't mean that you're intelligent while you're freely expressing yourself. So what you need to be doing, yes, because law does work. Law does work for y'all people to be like, oh, yeah, because I understand no matter how much law that you know, the police still can get away with certain things, but that's why it was a dude named Martin Luther King. The difference, I'm going to keep talking about him and Malcolm X, because they had to come to, in my mind, them two had to come together. Both their principles and practices had to come together. So that's why I'm on here again today. So during this time of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, he was trying to fight to get people into the system so they can either destroy it or take it over. And what I mean by destroy is the principles that's messed up. Destroy the messed up principles and renew it. He ain't say he ain't want black people or white people in the system, because guess what? I'm pretty sure Martin Luther King had the knowledge to know that his people was sold into the situation. They ain't all these people just, yeah, it's black, African, Negroid, whatever you want to call them, sellouts. They sell out to who you think they shouldn't be selling out to. Because you, my friend, I don't care about people talking about you can't be this color and be a racist. Any person can be a racist. I don't care about you got to own this, that, or the third. Anybody could be a racist, man. Like, let's just get that. Like, come on. Like, racist is only Caucasian people? No, that's not right. That's not right. So, I mean, I don't care who disagree or who agree or disagree. That's not a discriminatory person is discriminatory. If you discriminatory, you discriminatory. If you racist, you racist, man. If you don't like another people because of what they people did, and and guess what? And that's what they developed is a difference between all of us. So we will fight each other, and that's why we won't get this common ground because of the ignorance. And people can't look past certain stuff. I ain't saying look past nothing because I'm still waiting for my 40 acres and my mule. My people still waiting for that to this day. So let's get this understood for all you people that want to be like Uncle Tom. No, Uncle Tom doesn't live here. But yes, Uncle Tom does live here. Get your facts straight because you probably think Uncle Tom was the bad guy. No, Sambo was the bad guy. So call me Uncle Tom. I embrace Uncle Tom. Go learn the story before you just be a person that just speak on what you don't know. And again, to know is to have knowledge. So again, when we going through this that we going through it because of our lack of knowledge. Martin Luther King, back to that topic, Martin Luther King, his point was to get our communities to understand they need to infiltrate the system that has been put in place onto this land that is not their land that they put in place. That they have put this system in place on. This is not their land. It never has been, man. If you steal something, that doesn't make it yours. None of the principles that you say makes it yours. So let's just get that out the way. But Martin Luther King, at the same time, was trying to save lives. He was saying, don't go riot. Don't do that. You must hit them where it hurts. And guess what? Obviously, you can hit them somewhere where it hurts because they have these things called petitions. If you couldn't hit them where it hurt, we would never be in schools with them. We would never. Y'all won't even boycott the damn bus, but y'all want to burn stuff up. Why would you do that? What sense do that make? When gas went up, we should have boycotted. But we don't do that. Guess what? In numbers. That's why when I was Freedom Fighter 216, I went out there by myself. Because I know that it's a lot of people that talk that. Just like if your dude, for you gangsters out there, when your dude get hemmed up by the police or taken to jail, I don't never hear y'all like, yeah, let's go to the Justice Center and wage war on them. Let's go do that. I don't never hear that. I hear free my niggas, but I don't see the action behind it. I see pictures and t-shirts. When your people is in jail wrongfully, I don't see you like, man, let's get this money up for a lawyer. And, guess what? We shouldn't have to get money up for a lawyer because we should all have lawyers in our communities. But the people in school teasing people for being intelligent because of what shoes they have on, because of what clothes they wearing, because of what they look like. So this person you grew up bullying your whole damn life. Or all during school, now that person that you grew up bullying, you talking about that person now looking at you as a prosecutor. Your life is in my hands. And you got to hope that person got some type of compassion if you was right or wrong for what you did. Because now your name go read against the state of this. I ain't on here to kiss nobody's ass. I ain't on here to say, but it was a way that Martin Luther King went about his stuff. And if you pay attention to Malcolm X, because I keep hearing y'all talk about Malcolm X, but y'all don't never mention the fact that Malcolm X said, have your own stuff. Y'all don't never mention the fact that Malcolm X came back and said, not all white people. It ain't all white people or Caucasian people. It ain't all of them. So when you being racist or like, I don't trust white. No, Malcolm X said you got to watch your own people just as much as you are watching these Caucasian people. So how's I'm supposed to go burn some places up, knock out some windows? So when I was Freedom Fighter 216, I rolled by myself. So you would never be able to say, oh, Freedom Fighter 216 sold out on this, that, or the third. Oh, Freedom Fighter 216 didn't do this. No, because one thing I tell you is always F the police and what they had stood for when they created them. But I'm going to let you know this. As a police officer is supposed to be a public servant. The police officer is supposed to be a public servant to the corporation in which my mom signed a birth certificate and made me a slave of. Made me a corporate fiction of the United States. We need to talk about human rights. We all can talk about all of my rights being violated. Do you know your human rights? And for the next couple weeks, this is what I'm going to be coming on here talking about. Yeah, I get a lot of likes or views when I'm talking about stuff that, oh yeah, you think that hit? Oh, you think that hit? No, I'm on here and this is how I got to talk. I can't talk to people sensible. I got to be upset for you to get the message. No, I say a lot of sensible things. And I'm tired of people not understanding what the message is. But I can't trust that if something happens to my family, because if something happens to my family, I can't trust that you even know how to write a simple report and take notes down to what I'm telling you the person look like, because you, my friend, if somebody kills your people, you, my friend, are going to want somebody to say what happened to your people. Every person go be like, oh, and there's gonna be people that say F the police. Them the main people that's gonna be like, oh yeah, who can I go to? What you gonna want somebody to turn police is what I'm saying. Each person. So all your ops. But who you gonna be an op for is the question. Now I said it's a difference. Sellout op or op. No, an op is an op. Every human being on this planet is an op. You operate for something. Op. So to me, when you sitting here, get your facts straight, man. We supposed to be infiltrating the government because we do have the power to get in the government, but our children are so stupid, as in unintelligent. So if you think stupid is a bad word, look up the definition. That's the choice, my choice of word. We are stupid. And our children are being put by other children from neighborhoods that's taught that, I'm hard. What is that? What is that? And this is how they be when they in court. You can sit still in court, but you can't sit still in school when somebody trying to teach you something, or in the streets when somebody saying something suspicious to you. You like, oh, ain't nobody talked about everybody has blamed drugs, crack on the Caucasian man, the government, this, that, the third, but you accepted it. And then you even had the nerve to say, well, shit, since I'd rather me sell it to my community than them sell it and kill my community. So I'd rather kill us. And that's what I'm talking about. You're an op. You're a traitor. Look at yourself as the person that caused that dude neck to get stumped on. You doing the same stuff, but you doing it to your people. But that's a difference. Man, get up out of here, man. I'm going to be coming back on here all week. I'm going to bring, one of my segments is going to be enlightening people. I don't like to be called no teacher. I'm going to be enlightening people on what human rights is, so you can know your human rights. And then when you know your human rights, that'll help you out a lot out here, because people is fighting for civil rights and their human rights is being violated every day.